First of all, yeah, we are very super excited about 1920. There is an existing loyal fan base, but our job actually becomes a little tougher because you need to live up to the expectations of the franchise. So one of the few things that we are doing a little differently in this case, and I agree with you, we need to do things a little differently. We went back in time and got in a song called GUMNAAM. That became like an engine to the whole campaign, and we started with that. So as opposed to just putting out dialogue promos and scary promos, so we went with the song first. I'm hoping it works really well going forward, and you will see that the reactions that we are getting online and everywhere else is pretty incredible.
It is.
It is pretty incredible. Like it's being received very positively. Besides that, there is a thought which we will be executing in the coming days where Sharman, Meera both will be going to actual places which are haunted, which are rumored to be,
having supernatural.
So that is what's going to happen and in the coming days. So that is one, and which will actually be covered by the media, and which will get broadcast on shows which cater to the audience that watches horror films or watches horror shows. So we are actually trying to break a template here as opposed to doing regular interviews, which of course you will do, but at the same time customize shows like this. Besides that, we've got some incredible partnerships. Micromax has come on board, which is pushing the material on the digital front on people's mobile phones as opposed to expecting people to come to what we're sending the material to them on their handsets. So these are a few initiatives that we are taking, and as we go forward, I'm sure you'll see a lot more.
And Samir and his team has won the first round by getting some superbly designed posters and the first trailer. Both of them are superb.
We've got 3 million views already.
Yeah, already. In the audience. But definitely there are certain films nowadays which work only between Narendra Point to Globus Bandra. My film goes beyond that. My film is much more pan-India. Abhi kya hai, makers are finding it very difficult to make films with all India interest in mind. So they make films only for the higher gentry. Our film is not about that. It's a universal film. The first two 1920 did very well all over India. I am hoping that this also follows the same trend. Overseas, there are certain markets which we are going to open. We have got a different kind of a marketing plan for that.
See, the overseas market actually reacts pretty similar to how the Indian market reacts, because the audience at the end of the day is more or less the same. Give or take a few, depending on the genre of the film. But the fact that once the heat gets generated here, it travels to the overseas market, and it basically tends to replicate. All the activation that we do here, we start populating, our individual pieces in the overseas market. Luckily for us, Sharman will also be in Dubai at the time of the release of the film, which is where we further this communication as we get closer to the release. So it's two-pronged. One is we export all the material from over here, ensure that enough heat is generated even for the overseas market. B, once the talent is available to go abroad, which is going to happen in this case, that communication penetrates even further. So both these things will be addressed.
I want to be part of commercial films. Every film that I've done, I'm hoping that commercially they are huge successes. Of course, you may not get it right all the time, but there has never been a sense of experimenting. Because I like to go and watch films myself as an audience which are entertaining in fact. They might be out of the box in their concept and all of that, but at the end of the day when they step out of the theatre, they should be entertained and they should feel that it was worth their money and their time. This genre, like we mentioned earlier, and Samir, that
this genre is really underrated, and this genre I feel holds immense potential. It's just a matter of time before filmmakers start exploring this genre even further. There have been a few fine films like Ram Gopal Varma has done some fine films. Raz, which Vikram has done a great job.
Haunted Vikram
Ragini. So the more this kind of cinema happens and filmmakers dare to take it on, and I don't know what actually kind of is holding them back. Because for me, it's a no-brainer from my perspective that it's a genre that not too many people are attempting. So I'm more than happy to attempt it because I feel that there is an audience out there. We just need to reach out to them with the right film. Technique.
First of all, the VFX shots or whatever that you need to do it should come from the story. It cannot be forced. Any emotion which is forced will never work. Whether it's a comedy or an action or a horror. So this has got a story. Everything else follows. So we are banking upon the story and some great performances.
Right. And fortunately for us, in the past or recent times, technically things have just advanced that much more further. So for a filmmaker, it becomes that much more easier. It's cost effective, and yet he can create special effects which can be very impactful. And so that's a definite plus to us.
And horror is the only genre, if you go a little backwards, it's done very well in multiplex, very well in the single screens. It's the only thing which does well in right from Nariman Point to Bihar.
The other interesting thing is that we are pushing the song, for example, at the theatrical level. Usually we push the trailers. In this case, we are also pushing our song, GUMNAAM, at the theatrical level. So it establishes the horror genre very effectively. The trailer has been seen by a great number of people. So here what we are doing a little differently also is we are pushing the trailer now in cinema, at the cinema level, as opposed to just the trailer. The song in cinema as opposed to just the trailer.
This week our song trailer is playing in 500 cinemas all over India. In the fan.
The song.
Only the song. The GUMNAAM song.
So we've actually cut, created, capsules of the song GUMNAAM Hai Koi specifically for the theatrical audience.
And that song has got great haunting value.
Yes. It is not a part of the narrative in the film. It is a hardcore marketing tool that we so we needed like something to convey the genre. What better song than GUMNAAM Hai Koi? Because it just is a throwback to it's like one horror song that comes to mind. So why not use it? Unfortunately, it's paying off. So.